welcome back.
What a revolting experience. They're just talking about how they got out and shit, and then Boo's up there transforming.
How did they come out? Did they like shoot out his mouth?
You know how he's like steams, and they were in his brain?
Oh,
and so
right.
a hole opened up, and they saw the steam, and Goku had, in the show, he Kamehameha'd and held the steam back, and when the hole in his head was open, they flew out the hole.
Playing this makes me want to watch this show.
You should. I have it.
I know. I could watch it, but I also would need a lot of time, and I don't have that.
So it's all going down now. Chapter 11, Kid Boo.
Woo! I remember this. This is like the last thing I watched as a kid.
It's the last thing.
Yeah, but like I never saw
so this
the
is
Cell stuff or
because these guys are like, oh look, he's small. He's a bitch. And they're like, and the Supreme Kai's like, no. And he's explaining that this was Boo's original form. And then he absorbed this. This was a South Supreme Kai or one of the Supreme Kais, because there was Northeast, Southwest Supreme Kais. And when he absorbed him, then he became Fat Boo. And that nice guy was holding him back all that time, but now everybody's out of his system, and so he's just pure evil incarnate.
So they saved that Kai dude? That he became fat from?
That was earlier when Fat Boo got angry and expelled him, remember? And then he fought Evil Boo.
Oh, yeah, okay.
I'm ready to confront him. Yeah.
What the hell's he doing?
But when we left Boo, he's blown up the earth.
Okay.
When we left his body, we saw Fat Boo attached in his brain too. So Fat Boo's still in there.
Right. And Fat Boo is nice.
Yeah, because of Hercule.
Because of Hercule.
So this becomes a story point, and at least Vegeta's pissy because Goku saved Hercule and Dende instead of their sons and Piccolo. But yeah, so now they're just all here.
And why did he?
He saved Dende for the Dragon
Balls.
Balls, and he saved, I don't know, Hercule was just there.
He's just nearby. That lucky bastard.
Hercule still at this point thinks this is all a dream.
What?
Because he's like, no, there's not really pink monsters, and there's no guardian of the earth that's green, and none of this is real. This is clearly a dream. And eventually, in the show, he fights Boo. He tries to, and he's like, I can fly if it's a dream. And he jumps off a cliff and just smashes his head. So right now, what's happening in the show is he copied Goku's instant transmission technique, and so he's literally, they watch it in that little glowy ball thing, like witches have that or whatever. I forget what it's called.
A viewing globe of sorts.
But anyways, he's instant transmissioning to a planet. Goku and Vegeta aren't on it, so he blows himself up and destroys the planet, and then he reforms and does it again so they're like, okay, let's just power up and call him to us. So that's what happened, and now they're doing rock paper scissors to see who gets to fight.
Or punch as it is in this game.
And Goku won the rock paper scissors. He's powering up, and we're gonna fight.
Super Saiyan 3?
Yep.
Shit. Christ. Not like it's hurting you, like, at all. Whoa, why is there so many of them? You can just do that?
He can, but I think it's just for the game. He didn't do that in the show.
He can, like, blast you with this, like, wave, and you're just kind of scratched. Because you've just trained so much. Just pulverize this little puke. Yeah, I don't remember. I know I didn't see the final fight, but I remember seeing the reveal of Kid Boo.
Well, you're gonna see the final fight.
And I was like, okay, whatever. Like, I don't know. Like, they kept giving him so many forms that I kind of just lost interest. It was like, all right.
Where'd he go?
And I feel like Dragon Ball Z was on at the time of another show I watched or something, because I didn't watch it too often.
He's running out of power. Boo's super strong, by the way.
Be careful, Vegeta.
Now it's Vegeta's turn. You're now playing as Vegeta.
Good old Jeets. He doesn't even need to go Super Saiyan. His attack looks like the Master Control program from Tron. It's the same shape. And it kind of strobes the same.
There. Vegeta's down, even though I was dominating.
Yeah, even though you're like not even getting touched.
I'll take over now. And then he gets beat up. And this happens in the show. Goku's like, eventually, neither of them can really beat him. And Vegeta makes a stand in a minute here. Because Goku's like, if you just give me a minute, I should get my power back. And so he's like, if I can't last a lousy minute, then I deserve to die. And so, yeah.
That was awesome.
Oh, there's more than that shit.
Fuckers. So yeah, that's annoying. Does each one damage the main?
A little bit, yeah.
So it's like he fragments himself.
Yeah, kind of. As well.
3-course meals. Just sort of eats like an anime character, just like going nuts, throwing that in their mouth. I always love the way they eat on Pokemon specifically, because they just have like just chopsticks and bowls, and they're just like shoveling it in. They'll have like a million bowls.
That's how I eat. I was getting mad because I punched him a bunch.
Yeah, that would piss me off.
And I was like, if I just had a minute, basically, is what he's saying. And so he was like, how much time?
If I just had 1 minute.
See, if I can't last 1 minute, maybe I deserve to die.
So you just have to survive a minute.
Yeah, you can fight him too, but you don't really need to. You could just literally run around.
So can Vegeta go Super Saiyan 3 as well?
No, Vegeta never goes Super Saiyan 3. He's Super Saiyan God Blue, like the same level as Goku now, but he never goes Super Saiyan. He just skips it.
Sad to think that he can do it, but he's just like, fuck it. I like my hair. I don't need extra hair.
So I could fight these dudes, but there's really no point. When it gets to a certain time, it just enters the next part.
Do they ever explain why that he gets more hair when he goes to a higher level of Super Saiyan?
I think it has to, because they're like part ape, right?
Oh,
so I think it's
that's
something
right.
to do with that.
It's going more ape. Kind of like how the Super Saiyan 4 and GT made them like go ape-like. I always forget about the ape thing. They don't do that much in Z.
No, they don't. Oh well.
I guess because Goku
in the first season they do.
Goku like cut his tail off or whatever. So.
Cut his tail, yeah. But in the first season, Gohan and Vegeta transform. So.
But
and
all
that's how, because Saiyans were fairly strong, but they were way stronger in their ape form. So when they conquered planets, they'd have to time it for when the full moon was going to come for that planet.
Yeah. So like none of the
what happened there
Z fighters though have their tails, do they?
Hercule shows up and he's just like, "Hey, what?" And he starts, Boo, because Hercule's there, he gets like a headache and then he spits out Fat Boo, and now he can actually fight for himself. And then now we're plotting.
Do we get to play as Fat Boo?
No, he fights though.
That'd be great.
He picks up the fight. So now they're on New Namek and they're gonna make 2-3 wishes.
New Namek?
Yeah, because Namek was destroyed by Frieza.
Right, so how'd they get a new one? They've just wished for one?
With the Dragon Balls. What's the show called? So he wishes for... He asked Dende to have 2 wishes. The first one is to wish back all the people that were killed since the day of the World Martial Arts Tournament, except the evil ones, literally.
That's such a great technicality.
And so Vegeta's plan is the Spirit Bomb.
What if Vegeta didn't come back?
Yeah, he does come back, and Goku's like, "Look, your halo's gone. You're a good guy."
Oh, okay. So I was gonna say, like, because he's kind of bad, so
he has a bad past, but he's become a good guy.
He's like Spike.
Yeah. So now they're all back on Earth, and here we go.
Is this like it?
There's a lot of exposition. Next time on TurnipBomb, we'll get into the Spirit Bomb.
Ooh, awesome.